along in terms of a request for good sportsmanship, which we've certainly seen on every occasion that we have been here. And we are just about set. This public address announcer taking over. Wolfpack under the direction of longtime head coach Jim Ecoff. They're 19-3. Orbs under the direction of Claude Struve. They are under the direction again of Claude Struve, and they come in with a record of 12-10. And records being gone over as we come into this one. Leading scorers for the Orbs. 16.2 point per game coming into the playoffs for Andy Dykstra. Matt DeYoung averaging 12.2 a game coming into the playoffs. Nick Polsher, 8.6 a game for Western. 3 players in double figures. Trevor Waltersdorf, 17.6 a game. Sean Kaiser, 15.9 a game. And Jeremy Zutenhorst, 13.1 per game. And Kevin Fopma, another of the seniors, or another of the starters, averaging 9 points per game. So 3 players, 2 in double figures, 1 very close to double figures. And now the starting lineups. Sheldon Orbs will be announced first. Matt DeYoung, a senior at guard, being announced for the Orbs. And the Orbs announced in their entirety. Nick Polsher at the other guard spot, another senior. Number 23, Tony Roger, Jr., being announced for the Orbs. Leading scorer season long for the Orbs, Andy Dykstra, one of the offensive leaders, and Taylor Zutenhorst, a sophomore, joins that starting 5. It's DeYoung, Polsher, Roger, Dykstra, and Zutenhorst. Opening up for Western, Kevin Fopma, number 15. He's joined by number 20, Joel Gasink. That's the guard unit. And the inside men, number 25, Trevor Waltersdorf, to be joined by Jeremy Zutenhorst, number 32. And the 5th of the starters, Sean Kaiser, who's been a big addition to this squad this year, transferring in from Sioux Center. So that's your starting lineup for Western. Same starting lineup they have gone with through much of the year. It's the starting lineup they used on Wednesday night. We'll take a break, our national anthem, and we'll come back with the opening tip. And we are back at the Western Christian Gym, just about ready to get this one underway. 2 teams huddling up, getting their final instructions from their respective coaches. Western Wolfpack from head coach Jim Ecoff, and the Sheldon Orbs settled around head coach Claude Struve. Everybody on the floor now, and we're just about ready to get this party underway from the Western Christian Gym. It'll be Kevin Fopma in the jump circle. Nope, it's Trevor Waltersdorf in the jump circle going against Taylor Zutenhorst. Tip controlled by the Orbs. Orbs first crack at the bucket here as they work at the bucket down below our broadcast position. Tony Roger with it. and harassed defensively. Drops it to Dykstra out front. Dykstra working into the paint. Kicks it to Roger. Roger from the left side. He hits a three. Orbs start off with a three-pointer by Tony Roger. Meanwhile, down court, Zutenhorst counters for Western with a 2-point bucket from inside. It's a 3-2 ball game. Matt Dykstra brings it up for the Orbs. Bounce pass to, Matt DeYoung. Drops it to Dykstra. Roger on the right side. The travel's called as he loses the handle momentarily as Gasink applies the defensive pressure. Kaiser on the inbounds to Gasink, and Western on offense. Orbs lead at 3-2 early. 7:18 to go first quarter. Kaiser into the paint. He's cut off. Gasink with it out front. Gasink on the dribble. He goes right side to Fatma. Fatma on the dribble, working against DeYoung. To Waldersdorf, they go around the arc, drop it inside to Kaiser, and Kaiser off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for. Dykstra controls it, and the Orbs with the defensive glass. DeYoung on the dribble. He'll pull up, looking to drop it off to someone, ends up in the hands of Dykstra. He'll shoot from the free throw line, no good. Rebound to Jeremy Zutenhorst, and Western on offense. Waldersdorf from the left side, three-point attempt, no good, ends up in the hands of Dykstra. Orbs come down court once again, 6:33 to go in the first quarter as the Orbs set up the offense down below. Matt DeYoung, got to get out of that habit. To Roger inside to Andy Dykstra. Rolls off the rim, no good. The foul called underneath. Looks to go on Dykstra. Yep, Andy hit with the foul as he was jockeying for possession with Jeremy Zutenhorst underneath. Inbounds from Kaiser to Gasink. 3-2 ball game. It's early here from the Western Christian Gym. LA with you. Glad to have you along if we weren't able to make it to the ball game here this afternoon. Waldersdorf kicks it out front to Gasink, shooting a three. He'll hit. Gasink for three. And the Wolfpack in front, 5-3. Orb scoring, coming on a three from Tony Roger. Action down below. Orbs on offense. Zutenhorst, three from the top of the key, and no good. Ends up in the hands of Kaiser. Gasink coming out with it. He'll lead the charge. Little end-to-end. Open in the lane. It goes to the hole and scores. Gasink with two more. He's got five. A 7-3 advantage for Western. Orbs need a bucket here to slow down momentum by the Wolfpack. Zutenhorst working out front to Roger on the right side. Zutenhorst out front. Matt DeYoung with the basketball. Kicks it to Roger. He'll shoot. He's got an open look at a three. Off the iron, no good. Kaiser with a rebound. And the Wolfpack coming down court long. Bounce pass ahead to Waldersdorf. Going for the dunk and does not get it. Comes out into the hands of Roger. Tony coming down court on the dribble for the Orbs. Ball taken away by Jeremy Zutenhorst. They'll go ahead to Kaiser. Slow it down a little bit. Bounce pass inside to Gasink off the glass. No good. Rebound to Dykstra, but a foul called. And we'll see where that goes. Now, lane violation apparently called underneath. The Orbs will have the basketball, no foul called. Now they do. They ring up Gasink with a foul. All right, Orbs on offense once again. Dykstra to Pulsher on the right side. Nick on the dribble working against Fatma. Back to Dykstra. The right side. Orbs working outside the arc. Rotating the ball around. DeYoung goes on a charge of the basket. Off the rim, no good. Kaiser the rebound. He'll go end to end. Contact in the paint, but no foul called. Three shot by Waldersdorf from the left side. Zutenhorst pulls down the rebound. Drops it to DeYoung, and the Orbs bring it up court. 4:23 to go. First quarter, Western with the lead, 7-3 in this district semifinal. Roger out front to Pulsher. Orbs slow it down a little bit, work the half-court offense. Zutenhorst out front, Dykstra going inside to Pulsher, and taken away. Stolen by Gasink. He'll go end-to-end. Roger trying to break it up. Basket no good. Roger hit for the foul. Opportunity for Gasink to get his two, but he'll have to do it the hard way at the free throw line as Roger is hit with the foul. That's his first. Two team fouls on the Orbs, one on Western. The other foul on Dykstra. Gasink from the line, up and good. Gasink now with 6 points in the ball game. It's an 8-3 advantage for Westerns. We hit the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Gasink's second shot right down the middle and good. Substitution for Western. Gasink will check out, and Kurt Van Grau will check in. Meanwhile, the Orbs inbounds, far end. DeYoung will bring it up court. Across the jump circle to Pulsher. Across the timeline. Bounce pass inside to Zutenhorst. And he dishes to DeYoung. DeYoung, a jumper from the left, from the right side. Hits. DeYoung with a pull-up J, and it's a 9-5 game. Bounce pass inside to Jeremy Zutenhorst. Foul's called. He'll head to the free throw line. And that one going on Taylor Zutenhorst. Down in the paint, a matchup of Taylor Zutenhorst and Jeremy Zutenhorst. A senior and a sophomore. The senior, Jeremy Zutenhorst, first shot from the line. Up and no good. Substitution in for the Orbs. Pulsher checks out, and Kevin Huss will check in. Orbs looking to get a little more beef inside. Second shot by Zutenhorst is good. Makes it a 10-5 score in favor of Western here in the first quarter. 3:36 to go. Orbs on offense down below. Andy Gabe in for the Orbs. And on the dribble, it's Dykstra, and a foul called. Looking to go on Fatma, I do believe. Yes, it does. Goes on Fatma. That's his first. And the second team foul on Western. Inbounds down below by Tony Roger, up over top of the defense to Matt DeYoung. Orbs will set up. 3:25 to go. Andy Gabe on the right side. DeYoung pulls up from the free throw line. Shot no good, partially blocked. Waltersdorf coming out with it, weaving his way through traffic, looking to go end-to-end. Pulls up off the glass and good. Waltersdorf playing a little end-to-end basketball. 3 minutes to play first quarter. Western in front, 12-7. Taken away by Waltersdorf, going to the rack, up and in. Little finger roll by Waltersdorf, and that's enough for the moment for Coach Claude Struve. He calls the timeout. 14-5 the advantage for the Wolfpack. 2:56 to go first quarter. We're back in just a moment. Well, the Wolfpack on the prowl. They pushed the advantage to 14-5, 2:56 to go. A couple of takeaways. A couple of buckets by Trevor Waltersdorf. He's got 4 in the ball game, and it's 14-5 just that quickly. A lot of firepower on the part of this Western squad to put the pressure on the inbounds. Orb's able to get across the timeline, but it's knocked away by Trevor Waltersdorf. Goes out of bounds in front of the Western bench. Orbs will maintain possession. Western now with that lead, looking to screw up the screws a little bit defensively. Another takeaway by Granstra. And the ball ahead, and unable to track it down is Verberg now in the ball game. And the Orbs, now they say the last went out off one of the Orbs. So Granstra will play it in. Zutenhorst checks in. Kevin Huss will check out. And Granstra on the inbounds to Kaiser. Off the glass and good. Kaiser with a strong night Wednesday night. Looking to get involved here. Taken away. Almost, well, it was taken away by the Wolfpack, but a foul is called as Verberg goes to the bucket. And the foul going on Bryce Greenaweg, number 50. Orbs on offense now. Down below, Dykstra with the basketball. Heavy pressure on the part of the Wolfpack, and that causes a travel on the part of Dykstra. It's the Wolfpack with the basketball. Granstra to bring it up court. Granstra to Verberg. Kaiser from just inside the arc. Shot no good. Rebound to Algersman now in for the Orbs with the foul, I believe, on Kaiser. It is. Kaiser hit with the foul. That's his first. 4th team foul against the Wolfpack. 3 against the Orbs. 2:14 to go in this first quarter. And Western is forged to a 16-5 advantage. And similar to what we saw Wednesday night, they go in waves. A near line change is Gasing, Fatma, Jeremy Zutenhorst and Kurt Van Grau come back in for the Western Wolfpack. Orbs, meanwhile, setting up the offense down below. DeYoung on the dribble out front to Elgersma. Dykstra to Polsher back in the ball game. Out front to DeYoung. Zutenhorst also back in. Elgersma out front to DeYoung. DeYoung on the dribble, working against Fatma defensively. Polsher with it. Orbs looking to get an open shot. And so far being shut down by Western. Elgersma inside to Dykstra. Partially blocked by Van Grau. Comes down in the hands of Kaiser. And the Orbs going to be hit by a foul. And that is on Taylor Zutenhorst. It's number 2. Non-shooting foul. 1:31 to go here in the first quarter from the Western Christian Gym. Wolfpack firmly in control early, 16-5. Gazing on the inbounds from Waldersdorf to Fatma. Van Grau with it out front, top of the arc. Fatma to Waldersdorf. They go inside to Zutenhorst. Hangs on the rim, no good. Rebound to Dykstra. Roger coming up with it, left side. On the dribble, looking to go inside. Nothing doing there. Back out front to DeYoung. DeYoung on the dribble, left side, outside the arc, into the paint, and he'll dish to Zutenhorst. Roger with it. Giesing comes over to cover him. Inside they go to Zutenhorst. Shot no good. Comes down in the hands of Giesing. Long pass ahead to Zutenhorst. And Jeremy Zutenhorst in for 2. On the back end of the fast break. 2 more for the Wolfpack. 18-5. They score in transition. Try to go inside. It's picked off by Fatma. Wolfpack coming down court again. Dish for a 3 for Waldersdorf from the right side. Hangs no good. Fought for the rebound. DeYoung coming down court with it. He's looking to go end-to-end. Bounce pass to Polsher. Polsher on the dribble now inside the arc. Partially blocked, and a put in by Dykstra is good. And Europe stopped the run. 2 points. 18-7 the score. Final 13 kicking off. Fatma losing control. Dykstra coming in. Going to the hole, and he is fouled, and he'll be shooting 2. And the foul going on Giesing, number 20. That's his second. Puts DeYoung at the free throw line, 18-7. Orbs trying to slow down the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack showing an inkling that they want to run. Shot by DeYoung. Rattles around the rim, front to back, and off. No good. Substitution, Dykstra gets a break. Tekken will check in for the Orbs to join Gabe, Roger, DeYoung at the free throw line, and Zutenhorst. DeYoung finishing up, second and 2. That one rattles off the rim and no good. 0 for 2 at the line for DeYoung. Final 4 seconds. Waldersdorf going end to end. A 3-point shot off the front of the rim, no good. We've reached the end of the first quarter. And the Wolfpack in front on an 18-7 score. We'll take a break. We're back with more. You're listening to Playoff Basketball on Kiowa AM 1550, FM 105.3. For KIWA, KIWA FM, Sheldon, Iowa. And we are back. First quarter scoring for Western. Giesing with 7, 4 for Waldersdorf, 5 for Zutenhorst, a deuce for Kaiser for the Orbs. DeYoung with 2, 3 for Roger, 2 for Andy Dykstra. 8 minutes on the clock. And the first points of the second quarter belong to the Wolfpack. Waldersdorf hitting from close range inside. It's 20-7. Orbs on offense now. DeYoung looking to go inside, but he's cut off. Andy Gabe with the basketball. Back to DeYoung just inside the arc. Off the front of the rim, no good. Gabe with the rebound. He'll be hit with a charge as he collides with Fatma. So the charge called on Gabe. And that'll turn possession over to the Western Wolfpack. 7:28 to go in the first half. A 20-7 advantage for the Wolfpack. They're hitting on all cylinders so far. Fopman with the basketball out front. Bounce pass inside. Jeremy Zutenhorst kicks it back to Waltersdorf to Fopman. Gets a defender up in the air. Goes inside the arc. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Tony Roger. He'll come down court left side. Roger hemmed in, and a travel is called. Shuffled the feet a little bit, trying to get the ball to Matt DeYoung out front. Kevin Huss checking in. Zutenhorst checks out. Andy Gabe checks out. And in for him is Justin Tekken. So you've got Roger, DeYoung, Tekken, Kevin Huss, and Tekken on the court right now. Van Grau with it is the Wolfpack going offense. Jeremy Zutenhorst turnarounder from inside, good for two. He's got 7 in the ball game, makes it 22-7. Orbs coming down court. DeYoung with it to Roger on the left side. Pull-up jumper, no good, but a foul called. Roger will head to the line. He'll shoot a pair as the foul goes on Jeremy Zutenhorst. That is foul number 1. Team fouls, 6 for the Wolfpack, 5 for the Orbs. Roger at the free throw line. His first trip, shot up and good. In fact, the Orbs one other trip to the free throw line. Matt DeYoung went 0 for 2 in the first quarter. And some substitutions in for Western while I was doing a little bookkeeping. We'll get you updated as we go along. Wolfpack goes on offense. Rogers' second shot. That one's up and good. 2 for 2 for Roger. Western on offense. Granster back in. He'll go right side to Gruneweg. Granster with it out front. Gruneweg now on the right side outside the arc. Granster with it out front. He'll kick it to Verberg. Back to Granstra. Waltersdorf with it. Waltersdorf the only starter still in the ball game. The rest of the sporting cast for him off the bench right now. 6-minute mark, second quarter. Wolfpack in front, 22-9. And travel called as Gruneweg set up his run at the basket, heading into the paint. Orbs on the inbounds. They'll see full pressure from Western, and a high pass off the fingertips of Kevin Huss sails out of bounds, and that pressure helping create a turnover by the Orbs. 6:03 to go, 22-9 the score. Wolfpack in front at the end of the first quarter, 18-7. Teams have traded baskets, and Western with the extra basket here in the second quarter. They've outscored the Orbs in 4-2 in this quarter. Waltersdorf on the dribble. Kick it back out to Granster. Granster into the paint, tries to get the shot up, but a foul called. He draws a foul on DeYoung. No, I believe it's going on Roger. No, on Van Kekerik's 35. Now in the ball game, Ben Van Kekerik's in. And Granster at the line, shot up and good. His first trip to the free throw line. His first points tonight makes it 23-9. Zutenhorst checks in. Kevin Huss checks out. So we get set for the second free throw by Granster coming here. Granster is set. Shot up, and that one good as well. He goes 2 for 2. Wolfpack hitting the free throws. Again, come with full court pressure. 24-9. Orbs now across the timeline. Van Kekerik's with it. He is hemmed in. Bounce pass inside to Tekken. Tries to get the defender up in the air. Goes reverse side. In for 2. And Tekken in the scorebook. Western on offense. Waltersdorf a long three. Rolls around no good. Then contact on the rebound as Vogel is hit. And we'll see how that one goes up on the big board. Goes up on Tekken. That is number 2. Goes up on Van Kekerik's number 2 on Ben. Ben checks out. Polsher will check back in for the Orbs. Granster checking out. Kaiser checks back in. Most of the starters in. Gasink and Fatma back in. Of course, Vogel has to stick around. He's the shooter. And I would imagine he'll be checking out as well. And that one off the rim and no good for Vogel. So he misses on the free throw. And down court come the Orbs. Polsher with the basketball. Nick on the dribble to Tony Roger right side. Roger Kicks it to Polsher. Nick with the three-pointer. He will hit. Polsher, his first points in the form of a three-pointer. 24-14. 5 minutes to go. Three-pointer at the other end by Fatma to even it up as the two teams trade threes. Makes it a 27-14 lead for Western. We hit the 4:49 mark, second quarter. Orbs on offense. Polsher. And he'll dish to DeYoung. DeYoung out front into the paint. Shot up and off the glass and good. Good penetration bucket by Matt DeYoung. Gasink flying up court for Western. Taken away by Roger. Orbs coming back the other way, and he'll have to pull it out. DeYoung with it. DeYoung going inside. He'll be hit with a charge as he drops Waltersdorf to the hardwood. So DeYoung hit with the charging foul on the penetration, looking to go to the rack in the paint. And that turns it over to Western. 4:22 to go in the second quarter. Western up by 11, 27-16. Gasink to bring it up court for the Wolfpack. They set up the offense. Starters back in for the Wolfpack. 4:13 mark of the first half. Kaiser on the dribble to Jeremy Zutenhorst. Cross court to Waltersdorf. He'll flip it to Gasink. To Fatma out front. Kaiser with the basketball, working on Dykstra. Off the glass, no good. Rebound in the hands of Andy Dykstra. Dykstra going toe-to-toe with the taller Kaiser. Heading inside and drawing the foul is DeYoung on the penetration. He'll get the foul. No, foul called. See, the foul going on Jeremy Zutenhorst. So he does draw the foul. Zutenhorst trying to cut off the lane. Dykstra missing the shot, but DeYoung missing the shot. He'll get a couple of free throws. First shot up by Matt is good. And that makes it 27-17. Orbs within 10 of the Wolfpack. This high-flying, fast break, quick score offense. DeYoung, second shot up and good. Drains them both. Orbs down 27-18. Wolfpack on offense. Fatma with the basketball. Right side outside the arc to Waltersdorf up top. Left side to Gasink. Feed it inside to Kaiser. Trying to go to Zutenhorst. Goes off the back of Taylor Zutenhorst. And the Wolfpack will maintain possession. On the inbounds, it's Gasink with the basketball to Waltersdorf. Toes on the line. Misses the shot. Off the head of Kaiser into the hands of Polsher. DeYoung on the outlet from Polsher. He'll bring it up court. 3:25 to go in the first half. DeYoung on the dribble out front. Feeds Polsher. He'll go right side to Roger. Back to DeYoung. Zutenhorst comes out front for it. Dykstra now with the basketball working in the paint on Waltersdorf. Rolls off. Put back by Zutenhorst. Nice foul by the sophomore for two. And Gasink down court in a hurry. Three-pointer from the right side. Rattles around, no good. DeYoung with the rebound. 27-20. Orbs down by 7. 2:51 to go. And again, DeYoung hit with the charge as Kaiser was flat-footed. And DeYoung makes a move into the paint, trying to go to the rack. And he flattens Kaiser. Did get his money's worth. That is foul number 2. Comes with 2:49 to go. Gasink to bring it up for Western. The Orbs have cut it to a 7-point advantage. Look to go inside. The ball kicked by Dykstra. And Western will inbounds under their own bucket. Gasink to do the honors. So we get set to rejoin play. 2:41 to go in the half. Gasink bounce pass to Waltersdorf, back to Gasink inside to Van Grau. Shot off the glass, no good. Zutenhorst tips it ahead, ends up in the hands of Waltersdorf, into the hands of Roger, but Tony unable to corral the hot potato, goes out of bounds. And Western will have possession. They'll inbounds far side in their own end. Zutenhorst will get a seat on the bench for the Orbs as Kevin Huss checks back in. Kaiser wasn't looking on the pass from Gasink. He inbounded to Gasink. Then cut to go down inside. Gasink looking to drop it back to him. Never saw it coming. Sails out of bounds. Orbs have possession on the unforced turnover. 2:27 and counting first half. Orbs down by 7, 27-20. DeYoung on the dribble out front. in the corner to Rogers. Roger with it. Back to DeYoung. Will go cross court to Polsher. Polsher on the dribble to DeYoung. DeYoung inside to Huss. Kicks it to Polsher for an open three, and all around the rim, no good. Rebound pulled out by Gasink. He hits the deck, and a foul is upcoming. And no doubt going on Dykstra. And it is. Andy Dykstra hit with the foul. Dykstra down with 2. That'll put Gasink on the line. Tekin set to check in. Officials will bring him in before the foul, or before the free throws are attempted by Gasink. Gasink at the line. And Gasink went 2 of 2 back in the first quarter. He's got 7 in the ball game. First shot up and good. 8 points now for Gasink. Another free throw coming as he gets set at the free throw line. Shot up, and that one's good. Gasink a perfect 4 of 4, makes it a 29-20 ball game. So we hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. Orbs holding their own against this defending state champion team, the Wolfpack. Orbs try and go inside to Polsher, and it sails over Nick's head out of bounds. That'll turn it over to the Wolfpack. Wolfpack coming into this one and the regular season rated number 5 in the Radio Iowa poll. With the basketball, Kaiser now to Gasink, a long 3. Nope, not a long 3. It was an alley-oop to Waldersdorf. They convert. Waldersdorf drops it in from the left side, close range. It's a 31-20 ball game. And bounce pass to Kevin Huss. Back out to Roger. To Polsher. Polsher on the dribble between the legs of Van Grau. Good ball movement by the Orbs. DeYoung with it. Off the glass, no good. Ends up in the hands of Van Grau. He'll dish to Waldersdorf. Ahead to Kaiser. And Kaiser looking to go to Gasink. In Rogers' hands for a moment. Gasink pulls up for the J in the paint. And no good. Rebound to Justin Tekin. Back in the ball game for the Orbs. He'll drop it off to Roger. Tony to bring it up court. 56 seconds to go. Foul called on Gasink. Gasink hit with a touch foul. He got in the face of Roger a little bit defensively. Fatma will check in for Western. And I didn't see who checked out, but there is 5 on the floor. That's how many you need, and that's all you get. Roger from the free throw line, shot up and good. He's got another one coming. Tony able to convert. And the foul yet to go up on the board. I believe that was on Gasink. Number 20 it was. Okay, Rogers' second shot right down the middle. Tony 4 for 4 at the line in this quarter and for the game. 52 seconds to go. 31-22. Wolfpack with a lead in the basketball. Waldersdorf toes on the line. He hits. It'll be a 2-pointer for Trevor Waldersdorf. 8 points in the ball game. Final 40 seconds. 34-22. Wolfpack by 12. Polsher with it to Roger out front to DeYoung. Tekin on the right side. Drops it to DeYoung. Work around the arc to Polsher. Back to DeYoung. Roger with the basketball. 22 seconds to go. Tekin with the basketball. Back to Roger out front to Tekin. To Polsher on a bounce pass. Out to Roger. 14 seconds. DeYoung with it. Tekin cross court to Roger. And 8 seconds. Orbs are going to have to make a move pretty soon. 6 seconds to go. Long 3 by Polsher. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Waldersdorf. Last second shot, well off line. We end the first half with the Wolfpack in front by 12, 34-22. Wolfpack looked like they were going to run away and hide down the line. That's eventually what the remaining teams in 2A in Region 2 are working for Districts 1 and 2. We are back in action. Orbs with the basketball at the far end now. A foul called as Dykstra goes up. And a foul going to go on Waldersdorf. Trevor hit for his first foul. Puts Dykstra at the line. As we get started second half, Wolfpack in front 34-22. 12-point advantage on the Orbs. First shot by Dykstra. Up and good. From the free throw line, Dykstra now with 3 in the ball game. Second shot coming. Shot up. That one's right down the middle as well. Dykstra 2 of 2 from the line. Wolfpack on offense now shooting at the bucket down below. Fopma on the right side out front at Waldersdorf. Kaiser going inside, working on Dykstra. Foul's called. I think Dykstra's going to be hit. And he is. And that'll be the third for Dykstra, and that is not good. Orb's leading scorer, and his third foul coming with 7:39 to go in the third quarter. Kaiser, meanwhile, hits the first of two from the free throw line. He's got 3 in the ball game as well. Fairly quiet in the first half. Second shot by Kaiser up and good. Orbs on offense now, trailing 36-24. Back to a 12-point advantage. Roger to Tekin. Bounce pass inside, trying to go backdoor with Falsher, but it's stolen away by Fopma. Gasink ahead to Kaiser inside. Jeremy Zutenhorst floating in from the left side unattended. And Zutenhorst with 2 more. 9 points in the ball game. Makes it a 38-24 advantage. DeYoung with the basketball out front to Dykstra on the right side, or left side, excuse me. Zutenhorst with it for the Orbs. Roger, he'll pull up for the jumper. Off the glass, no good. Waltersdorf for the rebound. Ahead to Zutenhorst. Bounce pass to Kaiser for the finish. Can't get it to drop. Good ball movement, though. Fast break attempt by the Wolfpack. That's what they do. That's what they are. But that one didn't fall. 6:49 to go. Orbs on offense as they sweep the defensive glass. Zutenhorst trying to go inside. Batted away by Waltersdorf. They say he dropped it on the end line, so the Orbs will have possession, no inbounds, under their own bucket. Matt DeYoung with the inbounds pass. Up over top to Tekin. Bounce pass to DeYoung. Turnaround Jay. He hits for 2. DeYoung popping one in. 10 points now in the ball game. Gasink brings it up court. Waltersdorf in the corner. Back to Gasink out front. And we saw it in the first quarter. Kaiser making a move inside. Gasink thought he was going to stay put. And he sends a pass sailing through empty space and into the Western student section. Unforced error, turning it over to the Orbs. On offense now, Tekin out front of the arc. The Pulsher on the left side. Nick drops it back to Matt DeYoung. Matt on the dribble to Tony Roger on the right side. He'll shoot the 3. It rolls across the rim, no good. Rebound to Kaiser. Pass ahead. Picked off by Pulsher, coming back the other way. They'll slow it down to reset the offense. DeYoung with the basketball, left side, outside the arc. Dribbles up top of the key now to Tekin. Tekin going into the paint against Waltersdorf, and a foul called. Waltersdorf going to be hit for the foul. And for Trevor, that is number 2. Counts with 5:50 to go, third quarter. Up over top, DeYoung to Roger. Bounce pass back inside to DeYoung. Kisses it off the window and good. 2 more for DeYoung. 5:41 to go. Orbs down by 10, 38-28. Wolfpack on offense. Out front to Waltersdorf. Gasink to Kaiser in the corner right side. Waltersdorf for 3. He'll hit from the right side. Waltersdorf put the 3 spot on the board. 11 points in the ball game. It's a 41-28 advantage for Western. DeYoung going into the paint. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Kaiser. He'll dish to Gasink. And he'll kick it to Fopma. And he'll hit from the right side. 3 more. And that's enough for Coach Claude Struve. As a couple of 3s and a deuce by Western pushes the advantage to 44-28. We'll take a break. We're back in just a moment. And we're back, coming out of the timeout called by the Orbs. Try and slow this thing down. Plenty of momentum in favor of the Wolfpack right now. They are on a run against the Sheldon Orbs. 5:02 to go, nearly the 5-minute mark of the third quarter, just about halfway through. And Western in front 44-28. Orbs on offense, looking to cut into the lead. Zutenhorst with the basketball on the right side. Roger out front, back to Zutenhorst. He'll shoot. Attempted 3, rebounded Dykstra. Dykstra up and won't fall. Zutenhorst be hit for the foul on the wrist of Waltersdorf as Trevor went up for the basketball. Zutenhorst now with his third foul. Counts with 4:43 to go. We've moved under 5 minutes now in the third quarter. Giesink with the basketball. Fast pace to this one here in Hall. Kaiser on the right side down below to Jeremy Zutenhorst. Kaiser had thoughts of a three, pulled it back down to go inside to Waltersdorf. I think a foul is going to go against Nick Polsher. Will reach in foul. Nick's hit for number 1 in the ballgame. That's the first foul against Polsher. 3 against the Orbs as a team. That's 2 against the Wolfpack. Polsher will check out. Andy Gabe will check in as Western inbounds underneath their own bucket. Giesink. Bounce pass inside to Jeremy Zutenhorst. Up and in as he powers up on the glass from the right side. 11 points for Zutenhorst in the ball game. It's a 46-28 advantage. Wolfpack stretched out a little bit more. Roger on the dribble to Dykstra out front. Andy on the dribble looking to go into the paint. Bounce pass to Roger trying to go back door. And contact, but no foul as the ball goes off the glass. No good. Comes down to Western. Zutenhorst up off the glass from the right side, up and in, and he's fouled. 3-point attempt coming for Jeremy Zutenhorst. He gets the deuce, and the foul goes on Taylor Zutenhorst. That's number 4. He'll go sit down for a while as the Orbs bring in Justin Tekken. Jeremy Zutenhorst at the free throw line. He'll hit and convert on the 3-point opportunity. Orbs with the basketball, 3:52 to go. Polsher with the basketball to Tekken out front. Lob inside to Dykstra. Dykstra turnarounder and up and in. Nice move by Dykstra inside for 2. Makes it a 49-30 ball game. 19-point advantage for the Wolfpack. Waltersdorf, top of the key, raining down another 3 on the Orbs. He started to hit 2 in this quarter. 15 in the ball game. 17 now for Waltersdorf. And a foul called inside. That'll go on Jeremy Zutenhorst. That's number 3. And that'll put Roger on the free throw line. And Waltersdorf with 17 according to the scoreboard. Roger shot off the front of the rim and no good. And that breaks up the string of 4 in a row. Roger now 4 of 5 from the free throw line in the ball game. Looking to get back on the positive side. He does. Makes 1 of 2. Makes it a 52-31 ball game. Orbs will pull back the defense, play half court. No pressure on the inbounds. Kaiser to bring it up as the Wolfpack settle in on offense. Play a little half court offense. Fopma inside and a foul called. Went inside to Zutenhorst. And looks to go on Dykstra. That's number 4. And that is not good news for the Orbs trying to get back into this one. As Dykstra 4 fouls, he stays in. Jeremy Zutenhorst in traffic, puts it up and in. 2 more for Zutenhorst. The inside game continues to click and work well. 16 for Zutenhorst in the ball game. DeYoung to Van Kikerix off the heel, no good. Long rebound, batted by Zutenhorst. Ahead to Kaiser off the glass, and good. He finishes on the other end. 2 more, 56-31 ball game. Matt DeYoung with the basketball. Turnarounder in the paint, a little bit short. Foul's called. Looks to go on Waltersdorf. It does. Trevor hit for number 3. Counts at 2:35 to go, third quarter. Wolfpack in control of this one, 56-31. Looking every bit like defending state champions. Inbounds up over top to Nillis. Bounce pass. Tekken opener. Elgersma open on the way to the basket. 2 points for Elgersma. Orbs put 2 more up on the scoreboard. Fopma going inside to Jeremy Zutenhorst. Rolls around the rim, no good. Van Grau, and he is fouled by Tekken. And Tekken got in trouble when he could see Van Grau's jersey come up a little bit. And he is called for the foul for Justin. That's his first non-shooting foul. 6 on the Orbs, 4 as a team on the Wolfpack. Dykstra will check out. Polsher will check back in. And Van Grauw shot no good. Elgersma with a rebound to DeYoung. DeYoung going end to end. He'll pull up off the glass, no good. Rebound to Jeremy Zutenhorst. Ahead to Kaiser. To Waldersdorf coming in from the left side. Basket good, and he's fouled. 2 more for Waldersdorf. As Trevor hits for 2 more. And the foul, as it goes up on the board, going against Kevin Huss, number 41. And Gasink will check in as Van Grauw checks out. Waldersdorf at the free throw line. 19 for Waldersdorf in the ball game. And he makes it an even 20 as he converts the three-point play. Orbs on offense. Nellis to Elgersma. Huss with it. He'll shoot the long 3. Left-hander off the front of the rim. No good. Kaiser drops it off to Gasink. 1:44 to go in the third. Gasink pulls up for the J. Off the rim. No good. Rebound to Elgersma. Ahead to DeYoung coming up the left side. DeYoung on the dribble out front. Working against Kaiser. Dishes to Nellis on the right side. Bounce pass to Huss. Kevin with it. He'll bounce it to Nellis. Turnarounder. No good. Off the rim. Huss with a putback. A little too much on it. Jeremy Zutenhorst with the rebound. Ahead to Gasink. Gasink working on Elgersma. And Gasink hit with the foul. He's called for the charge. Elgersma with possession. Had his feet planted. And Gasink will be hit with the foul. That is number 4. And he will get a seat for a while as Van Grauw checks back in. 1:12 to go, third quarter. Wolfpack in front, 59-33. Polsher with it on the left side to Huss out front. Nellis with the basketball on the right side. DeYoung out front. Polsher with it, whistle blown as Polsher launches a 3. And the foul going on Justin Tekin, number 31. That's his second. Wolfpack on offense. Granstra checking back in. And Van Grauw on the inbounds to Kaiser. And coming out to get it is Granstra. Brennan will bring it up. As Kaiser with it on the left side. Bounce pass inside to Jeremy Zutenhorst. And a foul is called. And kind of screened off by the official. We'll check the big board. Goes on Tekin. And that is his third. That'll put Jeremy Zutenhorst at the free throw line. Shot up by Jeremy is good. And he'll have another shot coming. Van Grauw checks out and Verberg checks in. Zutenhorst with 17. Second shot off the rim, no good. Comes down in the hands of Nellis. And the Orbs on offense, weaving his way through traffic. DeYoung tries to bounce pass inside off one of the Wolfpack. Ends up in the hands of Tekin. And a blocking foul called on Jeremy Zutenhorst. He'll be hit with foul number 4. 4 on Zutenhorst. So we'll see the cast of characters change in a little bit, quite a bit for this one as we head into the fourth quarter. Jeremy Zutenhorst playing with 4 fouls for the Orbs. Andy Dykstra also with 4. Zutenhorst for the Orbs playing with 4 fouls as well. Bounce pass to Polsher for 3 off front of the rim, no good. Huss with the rebound, and coming over the back is Kaiser, I do believe. Kaiser will be rung up, and for Sean, that's number 2. Team foul situation, 7 for the Wolfpack, 9 for the Orbs. That'll put Kevin Huss at the free throw line. And the shot by Huss off front of the rim, no good. He misses the front end. Rebound comes down to Western. That's Granster with the basketball to Waldersdorf. He'll dribble out front to Granster on the right side. Out front to Waldersdorf. He'll pull up just inside the three-point line. Rebound going to Tekin. He'll outlet to Matt DeYoung. Orbs come up court. And final 5 seconds of the quarter coming as the ball is kicked by Western. So the Orbs will inbounds right in front of the bench, their own end offensively. Roger with the basketball. Polsher, couple of seconds left, and picked off by Waltersdorf as the quarter comes to an end. So at the end of 3, a 66 or a 60 to 33 advantage for the Wolfpack. We'll come back, bring you the final 8 minutes of this one in just a moment. And as we come back, the Wolfpack in the offensive end, lane violation call. They'll turn it over to the Orbs as Tony Roger brings it up court off the foot of Gasink, who is back in the ball game. Gasink playing with 4 fouls as well. 4 fouls for Jeremy Zutenhorst, 4 fouls for Andy Dykstra, 4 for Taylor Zutenhorst. That's a foul situation for the Orbs. Dykstra back in as well to start the quarter. Blocked by Waltersdorf on the attempt by Dykstra. Coming up court with it is Giesink. 7:32 to go in the ball game. Wolfpack setting up the offense. Waltersdorf on the pass, kicks it out to Kaiser. To Giesink on the left side, out front to Zutenhorst. Drags the foot a little bit. He's off balance as he catches the pass and slides the foot. He's hit for the travel. 7:21 to go in the ball game. Orbs on the inbounds in front of the Western bench. DeYoung to Roger. Roger to bring it up court. Bounce pass to Polsher out front. And a Polsher back to Dykstra. They work it around the arc. Roger with it. Bounce pass inside. Try to go to Zutenhorst. Knocked away. And Zutenhorst with the lob to Waltersdorf. They kick it out to Kaiser, and he'll hit a 3 for the finishing touch. They work the inside, they work the outside. 63-33. And it's a 30-point margin for the Wolfpack of Western Christian. Polsher with the basketball trying to go inside. Zutenhorst. DeYoung for 3. Off the heel, no good. Roger pulls down the rebound. Back to DeYoung. To Roger on the left side in the corner. He dribbles out front. He'll shoot a 3 from the front of the arc. Kaiser with a rebound. Outlet to Gasink. Wolfpack coming down court. Bounce pass ahead. Waltersdorf on a cut to the basket. Another fast break bucket for the Wolfpack. 2 more for Waltersdorf. He's got 22 in the ball game. Orup setting up the offense, down 65-33. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Polsher drops it off to Roger. Roger inside to DeYoung. Off the glass, a little too much on it. Jeremy Zutenhorst with the rebound, and loose ball picked up by DeYoung. Ahead on the fast break. The finish and the slam by Waltersdorf. You know it was coming on one of these fast break opportunities. A lob pass to Waltersdorf. He slams it home, brings the partisan crowd to their feet. Good crowd on hand by the Orbs, but the Western crowd kind of outnumbering them a little bit. Drive to the hoop and a miss by Giesink. Goes out of bounds. Orbs will have the basketball. 5:33 to go here in the fourth quarter. Punctuation marked by Waltersdorf on the fast break feed from Giesink. Orbs working at the basket, far end. DeYoung to Roger. To Dykstra. Dykstra. He'll shoot over top of Waltersdorf. No good. Comes down in the hands of Jeremy Zutenhorst. He'll drop it off to Gasink. He'll glance at the bench. Instruction from Coach Jim Ekoff. Kaiser with it out front. Waltersdorf now. nearly at midcourt. Kaiser going into the paint, off the glass, no good. Rebound to Taylor Zutenhorst and the Orbs. And Taylor outlets to Tony Roger. 4:50 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Roger on the dribble inside to Zutenhorst. Zutenhorst looking to finish off the glass, and good. 2 points for Taylor, as the Orbs make it 67-35 with 4:35 and counting. Bounce pass to Gasink into the paint, pulls up for the J, off the rim, no good. Zutenhorst with the putback. Jeremy for the Wolfpack, 2 more, and he is fouled. He'll be headed for the free throw line. That's 10. That goes on Taylor Zutenhorst, and he is done. So the season coming to a close for sophomore Taylor Zutenhorst. He'll end the ball game with 4 points, but he'll have many more opportunities to hit this Western Christian floor in the seasons to come. He is a junior and senior, but he is done for it tonight. 4:28 to go in the fourth quarter. And Zutenhorst finishing up from the line with the miss, but the rebound controlled by the Wolfpack. 3-point attempt, no good. Reserves in now for the Wolfpack. We'll get you updated as best we can. DeYoung with the basketball for the Orbs. Just too much firepower on the part of this Western Wolfpack squad. Every bit as good as advertised. 5th in the 2A poll, defending the state champions. Long cross court over the head of DeYoung, and out of bounds as we hit the 4-minute mark. And a strong round of applause as Jeremy Zutenhorst checks out for the Western Wolfpack. Tekken will check in for the Orbs. Dykstra will check out, and he'll grab a seat at the end of the bench, and that's probably it for Dykstra here tonight. Junior playing extremely well, providing a lot of highlights for this Orb squad through the course of the season. Wolfpack on offense down below. Granstra with the basketball. Cross court to Verberg. Verberg on the dribble. Looking to go in the paint, pulls it back out. And Josh Palma with the basketball to Verberg. To Granstra, they go inside to Vogel. Pull-up jumper from the side, no good by Verberg. Inside, as Vogel goes up, he is hammered by Tekken, and he'll be hitting the free throw line. Tekken hit for the foul. Well, the foul going on Kyle Huss now in the ball game for the Orbs. Orbs make another change. Tony Roger checks out, gets a good round of applause from the Orb faithful. Elgersma checking in. Ben Kickerick's on the floor, Tekken, along with Kyle Huss and Matt DeYoung on the floor for the Orbs as we hit the 3-minute mark. We get set 2. Ben Kickerick's 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound to Palma. And Gransker coming down court with it. Verberg from the wing. He is hammered. He goes down hard. And he is still on the floor. He's dropped by a couple of Sheldon Orbs. And you can take your pick on which Orb to call that on. It's going to go on Huss as Kyle draws number 2, and that puts Verberg at the free throw line. The officials are telling the fellas down below to keep things under control here in the later stages. So with that issued, we go to the free throw line. And Verberg missing on the first of 2, second shot coming. You're listening to Orb Basketball on KIWA FM, Sheldon, Iowa. Matt DeYoung checks out for one final time as a Sheldon Orb. Second shot by Verberg. Off the rim, no good. Huss with a rebound to Adam Nillis. Nillis to Van Kickericks as the Orbs have the reserves in. Elgersma shot off the glass and good. Good move to the hole by Elgersma for 2 points. Coming back the other way. Verberg with the basketball on the left side. Out front to Granstra. Granstra on the dribble. Shot up. Jumper no good. Rebound to Vogel. And a foul is called. Vogel headed for the free throw line. on the foul by Van Kickerix. Ben hit for number 3. 72-37 is your score. And Vogel at the free throw line to shoot a pair for the Wolfpack. First shot by Vogel. Up and in. And he is now in the scorebook, having gone 0 for 2 earlier this evening. Back in the second quarter, Kyle Huss will check out. Another senior on this Orab squad. Kevin and Kyle, the twins, wrapping up their Orab basketball careers. The second shot, meanwhile, by Verberg is good. And the Orabs go on offense. Elgersma into the paint. He'll kick for Nellis, shoot 3 from the left side. No good. Body's on the floor. And a foul is going to be called as Van Grau hits the deck. And that comes on a foul underneath. Committed by Ben Kickerix, number 35. That is number 4 on Ben Kickerix. That'll put Ben Grau on the free throw line. And Curtis looking for a spot in the scorebook here tonight. Shot up and off the heel, no good. Second shot upcoming as Van Grau looks to convert on 1 of 2 in this trip to the free throw line. Second shot up and good, and Van Grau with a spot in the scorebook. Substitution in. Van Grau will check out, and checking in is Groneweg for Western. And another switch. Checking out Verberg, and checking in is Tyler Waltersdorf. 2:25 to go. Nellis with the basketball to Van Kickerix, working outside the arc. Elgersma long 3, he'll hit it. Elgersma for 3 for the Orabs. And the Wolfpack coming down court again. That's Vogel in traffic, goes up. He is fouled by Tekken as we hit the 2:06 mark. And that one going against Elgersma, not Tekken, on 21, not 31. And that is the first for Elgersma. Shot by Vogel. Up and good. It was Vogel that electrified the crowd on Wednesday night with a slam dunk later stages on the back end of the fast break. Misses the second shot. And the Orabs come down court with the basketball. Van Kickerix to Nellis. Nellis shooting a long 3 from up top, off the glass, no good. Foul called on Western. And that one, I believe, going on Vogel. That'll put, nope, goes on Granstra, number 5. That'll put Nick Mandering at the free throw line. Nick in the ball game for the Orabs. Shot by Nick. Rattles around, no good, will not fall. And the rebound goes to the Wolfpack. Granstra to Palama. Inside to Vogel. Trying to kick it back outside to Palama. Back inside. He's fouled. Reach around by Tekken as he is hit with a foul. We come to the 142 mark. And Vogel back to the line to shoot 2. Tekken hit for foul number 4. Counts with 142 to go. 76-40 is your score. And Vogel adds one more to that as he hits from the free throw line. And Vogel set for the second free throw attempt. That one up and good as well as Vogel hits. Orabs on offense. Elgersma with the basketball. Van Kickerix lob for Tekken. Not able to drop it. Vogel comes down to the rebound. Batted away by the Orabs, and a foul called on Tekken as he gets caught in traffic. And for Justin, that will be number 5. He is no longer eligible to participate. He fouls out, 1:27 to go. Vogel back to the free throw line. Andy Gabe checks in for the Orabs. Vogel at the free throw line. Shot up and good. Makes it a 79-40 ball game. And the second shot by Vogel up and good. Vogel strong from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. Adam Nellis to Andy Gabe. Gabe drops it off to Van Kickerix. Back out front to Maindering. Cross court to Algersma. Algersma to Nellis to Gabe out front. Gabe on the dribble, going in the paint. Tries to drop it off to Maindering, but it's intercepted by Granstrup. Bounce pass ahead, body up in the air. And Maindering goes for a tumble as Waltersdorf, Tyler ducked down, and Maindering went over the back and for a ride to the court, but he's up none the worse for wear. And Waltersdorf will head to the free throw line. Tyler with a shot up and no good. So he gets set to roll again. And that one up and good as we hit the 1 minute mark. So Taylor Waltersdorf good on 1 of 2 from the line. And the Orbs set to inbounds. On offense, the Orbs cross court to Nellis. Back to Gabe. Gabe drives in, kicks it back to Maindering. He'll shoot the jumper from the right side in the corner. And a foul called inside on Van Kickerix, I believe. And as the foul goes up on the board, okay, official timeout as the officials stop play. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. And we are back on Kiowa Radio as we get set for the free throw attempts coming. And the first shot hits the front of the rim, stops, and then drops for Verburg. And the score goes to 82-40. Second shot by Verburg. That is up and good as well. Final 45 seconds, 83-40 the score. Wolfpack in control. Contact as they go for the loose ball. And it is going to go on Tyler Waltersdorf. He is hit for the foul. And Andy Gabe will head to the free throw line. Andy Gabe set to hit the free throws here. Shot up, and that is good on the part of Gabe. And he'll have another attempt coming. Second shot by Gabe off line, and no good. Goes 1 of 2 from the line. Final 30 seconds of play going end to end. Off the glass, no good, but fouled on the way in is Granstrup. And the foul going on Van Kickerix. That is number 4 for Ben Van Kickerix. And Granstra hits from the free throw line. Granstra with 3 points on the night, all from the free throw line. A perfect 3 for 3. Second shot by Granstra up and good. 4 of 4 from the line. Final 30 seconds coming now. Nellis with the basketball for the Orbs. Bounce pass ahead to Gabe. And picked off by Granster. Granster with an open opportunity. Shot up off the glass and good for Granster. His first field goal. 6 points in the ball game. Nellis coming up left side for the Orbs. Final 10 seconds of this ball game. Nellis on the dribble, cross court to Gabe, and travel is called. 5.8 seconds to go. That'll turn it over to the Western Wolfpack. The Wolfpack set to put the finishing touches on this one. And they'll just hang on to the basketball. The clock does not run. And now the clock runs. The official says that'll be it. As the clock's slow to wind, official lets it get down to 3 and says that's good enough. We're done. 87-41. is the final as the Wolfpack moves on. We'll come back, wrap this up in just a moment.